Hi there guys, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Apologies for the lack of videos in the last couple of days. Well, I think it's been about a week since I last uploaded a video, so apologise. I apologise for that. It's been very difficult to try and create content with so much going on at the moment. I don't want to bombard the channel with a load of crap. Basically, there's so much to talk about and there's so much to keep up on. I'm trying to do most of that over on Instagram and on Twitter, mostly on Instagram because that's probably the platform that I'm most proud of at the moment, to be honest. My Instagram, I've got a lot of content on there. I try and keep up to date with all the goals that go in and all the major talking points and stuff like that. So I feel that making YouTube videos is quite hard to do when you have to cover so much content because, do you combine it all into one and make a longer video about multiple different topics, therefore dividing the audience who will turn off after a while? Or, do you do loads of little videos that, clog the channel up with crap, basically? So, I've chose not to create too much content on here and I've done it on Instagram instead. So, go and follow me over there. My Instagram handle is East Terrace Football. I've also got Twitter as well, which is at East Terrace 0. So give me a follow on those two as well, because I'm a lot more active on Instagram and Twitter, not so much on YouTube. I only make YouTube videos when there's something, when there's a particular subject that I really want to cover, and I feel it's better for me to, get a video out there and really give my perspective on things that are really important and I feel really need a voice being put to them. So today's video is basically all about Liverpool becoming Premier League champions. Now, unless you've been hiding under a rock for the last week, you will know that on Thursday, Chelsea beat Man City at Stamford Bridge 2-1 in the Premier League. Obviously Chelsea are playing really well under Lampard at the moment, getting some good results, and they look nailed on for a Champions League position. So, as a result of Chelsea beating Man City, it means that Liverpool are uncatchable at the top of the Premier League with 7 games to go, and they're Premier League champions for the first time in 30 years. So, obviously congratulations to them. They've been absolutely unbelievable, not just this season, but for last season as well. To get, 97 points, I think, last season and still not win the league was, an absolute heartbreaker for the fans and for the club. But, they've just basically repeated what they did last season and some, and, they've absolutely run away with it. And I think it's a Premier League record to win it with 7 games to go. So, that mentality that Klopp's instilled in that club, they just don't know when they're beaten. I think that the Champions League win last season was absolutely enormous for their, for their momentum as a club, because, going so close in the Premier League and not winning it, and then, obviously to go on and win the Champions League, it just gave the players and the club, the whole ethos of the club, it just reaffirmed that what Klopp is doing there is the right way of doing it. If they'd have gone 2 years without, any major silverware, then it would have been a little bit of a problem. Maybe some players would have started to doubt the project. Obviously I'm not saying that people are going to turn against Klopp, but there may have been some doubters and some disbelievers in that. So for them to win the Champions League last season and set them on a really good foundation to go this year. So from the beginning, they've just been absolutely relentless. There is no doubt in my mind that they've been the best team in Europe this year. They've gone home and away. They don't change the way they play. They don't change their formation. They very rarely change their players. You've got the 3 up front and stuff like that just cause havoc wherever they go. So, completely smashed everybody out of the park, haven't they? And, in the era of Pep Guardiola's Man City team, who, will go down as one of the greatest Premier League sides, as well as Klopp's Liverpool, I think you can see there, for example, just how good that both clubs are. So, it's extremely impressive what Klopp's gone and done there. Whether they'll be able to sustain it is a conversation for another day. With City's European ban and stuff like that. I think that, you know, this could be the beginning of a new dawn in the Premier League success for Liverpool. You know, especially with, you have a look at City's aging side, and there's major doubts over, you know, the European ban, if that gets upheld, whether players like De Bruyne and, you know, Aguero and Sterling and stuff like that will stay or will they go. So yeah, it's going to be really, really interesting to see how it plays out in the next couple of years. But yeah, there's no doubt in my mind, you know, they more than deserve the Premier League title this year. It's absolutely fantastic. And you know, for those people who actually know me, you'll know how big of a fan I am of Jurgen Klopp. I mean, his Dortmund side were probably my favourite ever club side. You know, I was following them, you know, when they won the double, and, you know, they won back-to-back Bundesliga titles in the era of Bayern Munich dominating and stuff like that. I just think he's an absolutely unbelievable manager. Not only is he, you know, a lot of people mistake his personality for almost like a lack of tactical and coaching awareness as well. You know, they see him on the beach having beers and, you know, hugging his players and going crazy on the touchline and having a laugh in a press conference. But there is so much more to Jurgen Klopp than just that. You know, he's from this generation of German coaches and German managers who are very, very savvy with the way that they put a club together over a long period of time. And he has just built something very, very special at Liverpool, like he did at Dortmund as well. You know, all of the hallmarks of a Jurgen Klopp title winning side in this Liverpool team were available in his Dortmund team to see as well. You know, he had the two fullbacks in Piszczek and Schmelzer at Dortmund, who liked to bomb forward at every opportunity and supply the bullets for the front three, which he had, you know, Royce, Aubameyang, Lewandowski, Goetze he had at one point as well, didn't he? Barrios played really well for him as well. And you know, obviously one of the key trademarks of a Klopp team as well is that three in midfield who get through so much work. You know, without that midfield in there, you know, the three basic power horses, you know, the ones that, you know, run 10, 15, 20k a game, they put the tackles in, they start up play, they break forward. You know, the way that he's built this Liverpool team is almost identical to the way his Dortmund team were. So he's got a blueprint for the way he manages football clubs. It works, it wins trophies. And yeah, I just think he's a sensational manager. You know, I saw a lineup of Klopp's first Liverpool team when he played Tottenham away. It was a 0-0 draw, his first ever game in charge. And, you know, the difference between what he has done to that team then and what he's done now, you know, he's completely transformed them with Alisson, Fabinho, Henderson. I think Henderson is one of their players of the season. He's a very, very underrated player. I think he's an absolutely brilliant midfielder. I think he's criminally underrated. I think he gets a lot of very unwarranted stick in the press and, you know, on Twitter and stuff like that with some fans, you know, letting him have it all the time. But yeah, yeah, he's a generational coach. He's a very, very good manager, and like I say, don't mistake his likeable front, his jovial front as a weakness, because he knows what he's doing. And, you know, the trophy haul that he's starting to reel in now at two different clubs is starting to show just what a talented guy he is. So yeah, congratulations to Liverpool. I'll leave this video here. You know, obviously let me know kind of what your thoughts are in regards to, you know, can they do it again next season with City's troubles at the moment? You know, can they go on and win back-to-back league titles? I think they've got a very, very good chance of doing it. I think they do need strengthening in a certain couple of positions. You know, I think they need another centre-back and another central midfielder. Because, you know, when Joe Gomez gets injured, Dejan Lovren isn't the best partner for Virgil van Dijk at the back, is he? And I don't think Naby Keita and Oxlade-Chamberlain are perhaps quite good enough to form a three-way midfield in a title-winning midfield. But yeah, let me know what your thoughts are. Obviously, you know, like I say, congratulations again. It's a fantastic achievement for Liverpool. You know, I've got some very close friends that are Liverpool fans, so I'm really chuffed for them. I think they deserve it after last season. You know, like I say, with that 97-point haul, they didn't quite get over the line, but this year they've done it. So yeah, I'm sure the party will go well on into the summer. And yeah, congratulations, and I'll make some more videos this week. If there's anything you want me to talk about, let me know. Get following me on my social media. I hope you're all safe and well, getting back to normal, keeping healthy, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care, guys. Cheers, then.